Hey everybody, Tanya with Shooting Star SVG back again, and today I want to cover print on demand. Now, this topic is ever growing. I just recently decided to reopen my print on demand store, and I am slowly adding products to my shop with a streamlined focus on t-shirts, leggings, and coffee mugs, and potentially some other things as I get going this year. But basically, the one site that I use is Printful. I can connect that right to my Shopify website, which is very useful. It doesn't require a ton of effort to sync the products between the two. And you can also sync your Printful with your Etsy and directly publish products to your Etsy shop from your Printful shop. So I will post a link to how you can utilize Printful in the description of this video. But basically, I want to explain what is print on demand and how you can utilize that to make some extra cash. I do not promote this a ton. I really just create a lot of products for friends and family. So when I first started out, I was strictly doing physical product creation, home decor, and things along those lines, and some clothing like t-shirts and baby bodysuits and whatnot. And what I found was I was spending a ton of time creating these things for little to no profit after materials in time because I'm trying to compete with the market out in my area. And now, mind you, I'm not from a very big city, but down here in the South, everybody likes to just DIY everything. So it was just a complete lost cause for me, and it lost its enchantment after a while. And that's when I got into the digital design aspect of things because I found that I enjoyed designing more than I enjoyed creating physical products, although I still do. And when I started my website, I actually started to learn about the print on demand aspect of things. And I've tried several different print on demand websites. I just always keep coming back to Printful. I've never had a bad product from them. I love their shirts. They're very comfortable and they do a good job on fulfillment. They're pretty quick and they're great with customer service. So I'm just going to go through a few things. This is the home page here, the dashboard that you'll see if you go to Printful. And I'm just going to go ahead and click on stores. You'll see that as this loads up, that my one store that is connected to Shopify will pop up. And you can see all of the integrations that Printful can be integrated with. So you have Shopify, Etsy, WooCommerce, Wix. You also have Squarespace and all these other things. You can actually get on Wish as well, eBay, Amazon, Weebly, and so on and so forth. And if you can't find something that it integrates with, there are ways that you can make that work. So I'm going to go ahead and click on my store here, and you can see that it's going to load up all of my products. Now there are some that are not synced yet on my website because I haven't actually posted them. I'm just going to go ahead and click on this product here, and you can see that it loads the mockup that was created, the print file that I was utilizing, the mockup preview, and then all the variants, which are the different sizes for this certain style. The same thing goes for t-shirts as well. I know I have some on here. I'm just gonna back up with quite a few coffee mugs and where are they? Of course, it's probably gonna, okay. So you can see that this is the only t-shirt that I have up right now, but there are 3 different color options for the black on whatever the color is, and they come in these different sizes. So you do have 22 different quote unquote products that are uploaded to your site. And when you create the product, it will link to Shopify. And you can see here, this is what the leggings page looks like. And what I do is I will go ahead and I'll click on this one. It automatically populates the mockups. Since you don't get a really good feel for what the pattern looks like on the mockups, I do provide another image, which is the actual print file. And that way people can actually click on that image and you can actually zoom in so you can see what that pattern looks like. And you can see there how that's set. And actually, now that I'm looking at this, I probably need to fix it because this one part is jacked up. So that's good to know. And I also have my coffee mugs on here. These ones you can see pretty well. I haven't really uploaded any recently. The mock-ups on these are pretty clear. And basically what people will do is they'll go to your website. After promotion, they'll put in an order and you make a profit off of whatever your retail price is. So I'm just going to make a note to edit. So I guess I can show you how I'm going to delete these comic prints really quickly. And when you delete a product off of Printful, it's going to actually go through and delete it off of Shopify as well. And you just have to reload that. Sometimes it misses one. Go ahead and delete. Get rid of that. The product catalog is where you can go and it will show you every single thing that they have. You can see they have men and women's clothing, they have kid and youth clothing, hats, accessories, home and living, and just recently added some collections. When you click on each category, we'll just click on t-shirts, they actually load them by the most popular. I am actually partial to Bella and Canvas. You can see what the starting base price is. They usually start at, they start with the lower price, and then the higher base price is usually for like a Heather style shirt. But Bella and Canvas has a lot of different color options. I try to keep it pretty simple and generally go with the unisex t-shirt so that way I'm not having to deal with creating one for both men and women. But you also have things like these all-over shirts, which are basically like sublimation prints, much like the leggings. So you would drop a pattern in and it would be printed all throughout the shirt. And they have polos for men and tank tops and 3/4 sleeve shirts. Some of the things I haven't really messed around with, like the embroidery, you can see here that they have different types of jackets that you can have embroidered. They also have hoodies and they also have bottoms as well, which I haven't really dabbled around with, but supposedly, they're pretty decent quality. So we'll go back to products. You can see women's clothing has very similar things, except they also have dresses, which are kind of neat. I haven't tried any of these yet, but these are pattern dresses. I'll probably try a skater dress to see what that fits like. And they also have different swimwear, which is also interesting. I don't know if I would, I like to try on my swimsuits before I use them. And they also have sports bras, which is kind of interesting. So they have all sorts of stuff, right? And when you go back to products, you can see that the kids and youth clothing are very similar. And they have them in sizes all the way down to 2T, which is cool. I've actually made quite a few shirts for my kids on here, and they're very comfortable. And like I said, the print quality is really great. You also have baby bibs and youth leggings, baby bodysuits, and swimwear. Again, it goes back to that. I would prefer my kids to try their bathing suits on, but if you want something that's a little bit unique, this is really a good place to start. They also have hats. These are all embroidered, so they have to digitize whatever your design is. And then you can go down to accessories, and they have all sorts of accessories. They have tote bags and fanny packs and all of these things. And really the most important thing is to look at that base price and figure if people want to pay that price, right? So you can see here too, they also do phone cases, which is actually pretty neat. I know some people that make like really good money off of selling phone cases, and you just drop your design on here and it's good to go. So you can create a really cool personalized feel for people. They also have flip-flops. Actually did a design for my sister, and these things are ridiculously comfortable. The sizing is a little bit weird. But it's just another cool thing that you can add to the list of things that you can utilize print on demand for. And then when you go down to home and living, they have, coffee mugs, which I've showed you previously. The blankets, which I haven't tried, but the reviews, which were, a small sampling of reviews, were good on these. Stickers, which can be a really cool thing. They have pillows. Again, I haven't tried this out, but these have really good reviews. And they have different types of wall art, which I'll be dabbling in soon as well. They also have beach towels, bean bags, which is like a really bizarre thing. These are like super expensive. And then embroidered aprons, which is kind of cool. So if you have a design that you're looking to like get out there on physical products, this is a good way to do it. A lot of times we'll be wearing some of our physically made products and people are like, oh my God, that is so cool. Where'd you get that? And I'm like, I made it. The cool thing about print on demand though is that when you create a product and get it up there, it's there, forever, and you don't have to worry about fulfillment. You don't have to worry about having stock on hand. You literally just throw it up on your website, promote it to get people interested, and then go from there. So I'm really trying to get some funky stuff out there. These fast food leggings will probably be my next purchase just because they're so cute. And yeah, you think of something that people would like, they're going to come back and buy. And these things are like super comfortable and super soft. But again, it all goes back to you don't have to have any stock on hand. You're able to take your design work and utilize it to make some additional passive income. And if you're utilizing a website, it's a great way to go ahead and get some things out there. So hopefully that answers some questions on what print on demand is. If you guys have any questions on print on demand, feel free to drop me a comment below. And as always, please click like and subscribe. I'm really going to be hyper focused on different ways to generate passive income outside of just designing this year, but also to give y'all ideas as far as how you can increase your revenue streams, which would be adding a print on demand channel on top of your digital design channel. So again, if you have any questions, let me know. Feel free to join my Facebook group. That link will be posted below as well. And I hope everybody has a great night.